When you meet girls in real life, you have to learn how to have engaging conversations, right? So, when you're chatting with girls online, what skills do you need to learn? That's correct. You need to learn how to send text messages that are interesting and captivating, making girls want to receive your messages. In future videos, I will guide you on how to text and make your messages engaging and intriguing, so that girls eagerly anticipate your texts. However, in this video, I will point out the 4 most common mistakes that men often make when texting with girls. The first mistake, that is starting the conversation with interview style or dull questions like, "What's your name? How old are you? Where are you from? Where do you live?" These are examples of uninspiring messages. I'm not saying you should never ask such questions when texting with girls. You can ask these questions to gather more information about the other person once you have established a connection. However, never start a conversation with these kinds of questions. Right from the first few messages, you should find a way to engage the other person in your conversation or text. Otherwise, if your initial messages sound boring or uninteresting, your whole conversation or text may fail. That's the first mistake. Never start a conversation with interview-style questions. They are uninspiring. The second mistake, that is expressing admiration for her physical appearance. "You're so beautiful. You're adorable. You have such long legs. How tall are you?" Please never, ever, and never express such admiration for her looks through text. Do you know which app she uses for selfies? Do you know that 99 out of 100 photos she posts on social media are filtered or edited, perhaps even photoshopped, chin sculpted, and leg elongated, etc.? When you praise her looks this way, it's like complimenting her Photoshop skills, her beautiful filters, or her expert leg stretching. So never, ever, ever express admiration for her appearance through text. If you do this, anything you've built up before will disappear, and she'll lose interest immediately. The third mistake, constantly pushing for a date. Many men, once they've exchanged a few messages with a girl and sense some interest, immediately rush to set up a date. If you've already met her in person or known each other for a while, it's fine to suggest a date through text. However, if you're just getting to know each other, she needs time to learn more about you. It's best to wait until you've been talking for about 2 to 3 days before proposing a date. Many people make the mistake of pushing for a date too soon, which can make her feel uncomfortable and pressured, causing her to back away. The fourth mistake, texting excessively. When texting with a girl, you should always be aware of her enthusiasm in responding to your messages. If you send her 5 or 6 texts and she responds with just one, it's not a good idea to send another 10 to 15 texts in a row. You can match her texting frequency. If she writes 2 messages, you can write 2 in return, or maybe 3, but don't overwhelm her with messages. If she doesn't respond, don't keep asking her questions like, "What are you doing? Did you read my messages? Why aren't you replying?" She knows you've sent the messages. It's about whether she wants to respond. If she doesn't reply, wait for 2 to 3 days, and then you can try once more to see if the conversation can be salvaged. If she still doesn't respond or responds disinterestedly, it's best to understand the situation and move on. So, those are the 4 most common mistakes men make when texting with girls. Avoid starting the conversation with interview-style questions, refrain from praising her appearance, don't push for a date too early, and don't text excessively. If you found this content helpful, please share it so others can benefit too. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button below the video. I'm Jake K. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.